Hello, I'm George Cummings with your SCV Newsbreak for Friday, February 20th. As part of a proposal expected to bring retail and residential uses and maybe even a theater component and more parking to downtown Newhall, Santa Clarita officials are looking to clear some space on Lyons Avenue. The agenda item for Tuesday's meeting calls on City Council to okay $66,000 from a housing fund to pay for a demolition project on Lyons Avenue across the street from the Newhall Library. The roughly 2-acre site covers about one full city block. The block used to be home to several automotive repair locations, but the last was closed down in December. It is estimated that the demolition project will take about 1 week to complete. An Olympic-sized swimming pool is coming to Castaic next summer. The Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors approved Phase 2 of the Castaic Sports Complex Tuesday. The $7.6 million construction project is expected to begin in December, with completion targeted for August 2016. Phase 1 of the sports complex project was completed in May 2013. Fourth graders and kindergartners teamed up to conduct a forces and motion science experiment on Friday at Mint Canyon Elementary School in Canyon Country. Megan Perez tells us more.
The kindergartners are teaching the fourth graders about ramps and gravity and how gravity plays an impact on how fast something goes or how slow something goes.
Hot Wheels are a new learning tool at Mint Canyon Elementary in Canyon Country.
We're using Hot Wheel tracks, and we're using the Hot Wheel cars and to see how fast.
About 150 kindergartners and fourth graders teamed up Friday to learn about forces and motion, one of the next generation science standards. The students recorded their data, including the distance each car traveled, both on paper and on an iPad.
They also did a quick research on friction, and they wanted to add friction to their ramps to see what would happen, so that's why you see some ramps that have felt or foil or wax paper on it.
Kindergartner Chloe explains what happened to her team's car after they added a felt strip to their track.
Well, it would not go fast because it's too bumpy, and it would stop, and all the fuzz would get in the car, and it would slow down.
The Next Generation Science Curriculum Framework was approved by the California State Board of Education in September 2013. Last fall, it was implemented at Mint Canyon Elementary in a new Junior Engineering and Technology program, also known as JET. Currently, the program is implemented in K through 2nd grade.
They are having fun, but it's such a good way to teach and integrate math and writing and to build in those comprehension skills of what we've already learned.
Megan Perez, SCVTV.
Meadows Elementary School's science fair on Thursday night served as a perfect opportunity for students to practice scientific thinking while having fun at the same time.
Well, we have it every year, and the students participate, and they do science experiments, and they investigate topics that interest them, and they have a good time and learn a lot about science, and they're very motivated and interested in learning more about the world around us.
Students submitted a variety of projects ranging from brain size to solar systems and even electric potatoes. Projects were focused on using research, experiments, and the scientific method to come to their conclusions. Each individual grade submitted projects and were independently judged. Winners got a trophy and the acknowledgement of their peers and family. Now with sports, here's Dave Caldwell.
Friday was all about boys playoff soccer, and for the Hart Indians, it means entering this phase of the season as the #1 seed in Division 4. So the Indians got to play a first-round game at home against Santa Paula, a team that had to beat Santa Monica in a wild-card game just to get to Newhall. Hart took an early lead when Drew Boyd scored off a penalty kick in the 12th minute. For the rest of the first half, much of the game was played at midfield, with both teams getting just a couple of shots at goal. The second half started with Santa Paula being the aggressor and controlling most of the action in the Hart zone. The biggest moment of the second half came when Santa Paula was awarded a penalty kick after a yellow card. Hart goalkeeper Christian Arriaga came up big with the save, and the Indians were able to preserve the 1-0 victory. They will now play the winner of the Laguna Beach La Mirada match on Wednesday. On the scoreboard from girls soccer played Thursday, the Indians got goals from Jenny Chavez, Sarah Lindborg, Taylor Moorhead, and Taylor Scott in their shutout of Yucaipa. Canyon advances after beating Redlands on the road, and the Wildcats see their season come to an end at home against the Warriors. George, that's our look at sports.
Thanks, Dave. Turning to weather, Daytime highs topped out in the low 70s in Santa Clarita Friday. Cooler weather is on the way as we head into the weekend. Rain could make it to the area as early as Saturday when we have a slight chance of drizzle in the early morning hours. By Sunday, though, we're looking at a 40% chance of rain and temperatures that are likely to dip down into the upper 50s. The threat of rain will stick around through Monday, with daytime highs climbing back up to 68 degrees Tuesday. That's all for now. For more Santa Clarita news, log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thanks for watching. I'm George Cummings.